here we are. It's another video. You clicked it, you're watching it, and we're all in it together now. Today, I need to talk about a beer that I was gonna plan to maybe bottle soon, maybe even today, but there's a problem with it. It is this one right here, this little cap sticking up here. There's a problem, and I can't identify it. I need your help on it. So what I'd like to do for these videos, for my sour videos I should say, is run them from beginning to end, grain to glass. So I like doing it the whole year process, taste them on the same video. This one I don't know that I can do that with. So let me roll the original video on what I was intending to do, and yeah, come back here. This is getting weird. I'm getting weird right now. I am making a medieval ale. You can see the crazy brew day video in the description down below. But essentially, it was 12.3 pounds of malt to 3.5 gallons of water. I squeezed out 2 gallons of that for my medieval ale. One of those was a sour. I have about a gallon left of my mash, and I'm going to use it for a sour. I have my wild ale, which I just finished fermenting, and I just transferred today. I also have this really old sour. This is from February 27, 2016. I kegged and bottled this about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to smell it first though, in case I don't want to use it. It smells okay. It smells exactly like how the sour smelled when I bottled it. Or kegged it, I should say. So what I'm going to do is fill up this one here, and then throw the rest of the dregs of my wild sour on top of it. And it hasn't even soured yet, it was just fermenting. So now I'm not recirculating, I'm not boiling this, I'm not doing anything. I'm just running it off. It's hot though. It's probably about 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So the yeast in this probably won't be able to do much. It'll probably be killed off. If I don't see fermentation by tomorrow morning, that's how quick this has been taking off. I'll just pitch something else into it and call it something else. So we'll see what we get out of this. I was trying to mimic exactly what medieval ale was doing back in the 1300s. They would make these crazy thick mashes with tons of grain, and then they would run off without recirculating, and you get what you get. They would sometimes do what's called a partaguile, and then get a second runnings for something else. That's what this is. And they would brew it for their friends and family, and aristocrats would drink it too, but they'd also sell it as well. It would have to be served fresh, because it would go stale because there was no hops in it, and it was never boiled, so sanitation was also a bit of an issue. This is not that, obviously. I'm just collecting this and see if I can make a sour out of it. There's oats in this, 3 pounds. I roasted some of the grains in the oven by myself, I should say. And then, yeah, I was just getting a stuck sparge. A stuck mash, I should say, on my runoff for my medieval ale. So I put more water in. I wasn't planning on doing that. I just wanted to get one runoff and then call it a day, which they would do sometimes back in the day, but which wasn't happening. But I have extra. To play with. So that's what's happening. The only thing I'm concerned about is the heat of this. It's going to probably kill the bacteria that's in my dregs. Alright, looks to be about a gallon or so. It's very hot. So I think whatever is in there got killed off. Which is fine. This video may never see the light of day anyway. I'm ready to kill some more yeast and bacteria. I need a funnel though. We'll see if anything ferments. A little danky though, I'll give it that. Turns the stomach a little bit. By the way, it is the same day. I know I'm wearing different clothes than I was a second ago, but don't worry about that. See you guys in the next clip, whatever that may be. Alright, well, I'm not seeing that much fermentation. There's a little ring here, so it looks like something did happen. And I'm going to pitch a little bit of lactobacillus into it. This lactobacillus is from my quick sour I did with just 2-row, and I did just a handful of 2-row. That's what soured it, and this is what's left over in that. So I saved a little bit of it after I soured it to use for something else, like right now. So see what that does over the course of a week or so, and then maybe like day 3 or 4, I'll probably just transfer to another jug. I would actually transfer to another jug right now, but I actually don't have any. They're all being used. So yeah, see how it does in 4 or 5 days or so. All right, it's been about 5 days. I have no idea if this has done anything. Well, as far as lactobacillus goes, it smells pretty good. I'm gonna add some Brettanomyces to this. I just bottled a beer with 48 was the Brettanomyces I used, WLP 648 to be exact. See how it is in another 2-3 weeks or so. And then I'll just transfer it at that point into 1 gallon jug and fill up to near the top, or to close to the top as I possibly can. Yeah, see you then, or instantaneously your time. Pellicle has formed. It's a little risky to transfer it once the pellicle is formed due to oxidation issues. Well, I'm going to do that. We'll see what happens. I didn't quite get to the neck like I wanted to, but you know, it filled up a fair amount. I'm gonna check on this puppy in about 3 months, 2 months, and see where it's at. And yeah, see you guys then. It has been more than a couple months. It has been 8 months. So yeah, I need to figure out what's going on here, and I need your help. So I think there might be mold on this. I've never seen yeast, bacteria clump in this way. It's very weird and patchy and odd looking. Milk the Funk has great resources on this. They have a whole thing on mold, and they actually have a section on there with a bunch of photos saying, "Is this mold?" And it's yes or no, or you can't tell. I cannot tell. I looked at those photos. So I'm calling upon everybody out there to take a look at this. I shot this on my phone. It's the only lens I had that can really zoom in really well. Well, not well, but better than what I'm using for this camera. So take a look right now at the footage, and we'll come right back here. So what is that? I cannot tell. It's a weird clumpy white stuff. It's not that fuzzy looking though. It might be hard to tell on my phone. I did the best I could. Please comment below. Anybody out there, if it seems like averagely it is mold, I'll probably just dump the beer. I want some consensus on this for the most part. It is hard to tell though. I know some people out there know this stuff a little better than I do on what they think it might be. So yeah, comment below. And I'll make a video on it, on the results, whether I bottle it or trash it. So yeah, that's it for this video. And yeah, see you next time, whatever video that is.